I like to do this. Breathe in and just let it out. You feel what I'm saying? It is Why Not Us podcast. It's your host, Ken J, and it's for Cancer Awareness Month. And I have Natalie in the building, Natalie Thomas. Y'all know Natalie. What's good, Natalie? How you feeling mentally?
I'm all right. I'm content and I'm balanced. I have balance with me. You know what I'm saying? So
That's
that's what
what
I'm going. I'm balancing it. So
I know that's right, Natalie. So what do you got going on, man? Like I see you just going out here riding your bike. I see you when you're with your flowers. I just see you doing amazing things, and I love how you just get out there with nature. I love how you're doing the squats. I love all that energy. I love everything that you're doing, man. Like just continue doing it. Like what drives you, Natalie?
well, of course, my mother drives me for being a cancer survivor. Those challenges, especially for breast cancer, that really does it for me. So that's one of the main things. And of course, you know what I'm saying, I love challenging myself. I love to see progress. See where you start from, what you can accomplish. Measurable productivity. So I like stuff like that as well.
Yeah, most definitely. You always, been, you was playing basketball back in the day. You know what I mean? You was playing basketball. I remember being on the basketball team with you. I mean, we ain't win that many games, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I just remember just, being in your presence, going to church with you. You know what I'm saying? Singing in the choir. A whole vibe. You feel me? So basically I looked up to you, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just grateful that you said yes to coming to my podcast. It really means a lot. So
No,
I most
no
definitely
doubt.
got to give you your flowers. You know what I'm saying? I want to give you your flowers, man.
Bring them on. Yes, ma'am. And you know what, Kendra, it was always a pleasure to hang out with y'all guys. You was hilarious. You and Lori, we had so much genuine, good, clean fun and laughter. You know what I'm saying? Really, we would just laugh. Anything would make us cut up and laugh. You know what I'm saying? So that's good. That's real good.
Most
Yes.
definitely, man. Most definitely. And sometimes life hits us, you know what I'm saying? It hits us and it just put things in perspective for us. You know what I'm saying? No matter what it is, no matter what we go through. And a lot of times, people, that we are accustomed to being around, they change on us. You know what I mean? They change on us. The people that we was there for, they change on us. And me personally, man, I just want to spread love and light, and I see that's what you doing with riding your bike, and you know what I'm saying, you just raising awareness, and that's what it's all about, man. So riding your bike and everything like that, like how do you even just start, like, because that's a lot in itself, like riding a bike, and you be like riding like 10 miles, like.
Well, once you learn how to ride a bike, they say you never forget. So that is true with me. You know what I'm saying? I just hop right on there and get the rolling. And actually, I mean, I have shocked. I'm proud of myself. You know what I'm saying? I was studying to show myself approval, and I'm proud of myself, and I pace myself too. I'm not gonna overly do things. So it's working out well. I think what this we got a couple more days. Next week is the end of this month. So October has been a real good challenging month. You know what I'm saying? Physically, mentally, all well now for me. And it looks like I'm coming out on top, even though, right now, um, like I said, I'm on the signs for chemo. That's going on and things going on. But also, you can turn me riding that bike, it lets a lot of anxiety off of you. It turns stress, worrying about things just on that bike, exercise and move and help you breathe. Like I say, breathe in, breathe
Mm,
out. And that's
yeah,
exactly what I'll be doing on the bike. So it's a form
yeah.
of release stress. It's wonderful. It's just working together full circle for happiness, joy, helping my health and helping other people. So that's what it's about.
So Natalie, you just said something about chemo. What you just say about chemo? Like
I
chemotherapy?
I said a moment of silence for him. That he was asking me like,
Oh,
what's going on with me. So that's going on
okay.
today
I
with
thought you said okay. I thought you said something about chemotherapy. So that's why I was like, what?
But see, you know what? I want that's something. I don't know if you seen my post on Facebook, but God, He works stuff out, and it's Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Okay, and of course
Mm.
that I'm real uh about spreading breast cancer awareness. And also chemo name is chemo. Come on now, somebody. God
Yeah.
is saying here. Chemo is a treatment for cancer. Amen. So it sometimes it just works together for the good. You know what I'm saying? God will make your name great. But that's a whole nother thing that we have to go and talk about. But you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Chemo and breast cancer awareness, that just God just put stuff strategically together like that.
yeah,
Hmm.
that's what it's all about. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's all about. It might not for real, like it just flows.
It
That just
does.
flowed because I mean I thought I heard something else, but you said something else, but it still made sense. You know?
Yes, it does. We
You know what
talk
I mean?
fast. I talk fast sometimes, but hopefully
Yeah.
I get my point across as clear as possible. Like I said, breast cancer. My mom was a breast cancer survivor, and being that my mom had breast cancer, I really have to get a regular checkup. And thank God, like I said, some people say when I say a generational curse, some people act like that's a bad thing. But what I'm saying, I missed the mark. My mother had breast cancer, I believe, when she was 35. I am 41, right? So I
Yeah.
missed that mark. You see what I'm saying? Of having it. So that's a generational curse. I missed that mark is a good thing. You know what I'm saying? So people are like generational curse, like you acting like you cursing against, your mom's. No, I missed the mark, and that's a good thing of
Yeah,
the
most
age. So
definitely.
I'm checking on. I encourage everybody, the women's, to get your mammogram. I do the 3D one, and that's the real good one. So that's
So
enough of that.
so with the 3D mammogram, because I think I just basically saw it on the 3D mammogram. Why is that the best one than the regular mammogram? Because it's 3D. That's
Of
why.
course, technology, is advancing every day, every day. To me, it sees more dimensional into your breast.
Okay.
It will see dimensional. It sees dimensional. Like, let me see, can I give it? It's like you looking at a jellyfish through that 3D. Your breast, use that as example. Excuse me. A jellyfish, you can see through a jellyfish like that. That's what that 3D does, and it looks through it like that. It
Okay.
is really good. So
Okay.
that's what. If I can give you a good kind of example of that.
Yeah.
Um,
So Natalie, since your mom had breast cancer and she was a
mm,
breast cancer survivor, so
right.
you have to take your mammogram earlier than the regular time, or did you at like 35 as well, or how did that go?
Yeah, it started early. It started early. Usually they say, if I'm not, stuff changed so much. It used to say 40. When you 40, a regular woman, there's no history of breast cancer, you start having mammograms at 40. But I think that I started early on, like 35, maybe, yes. 35 years.
Okay. Okay, and you have to do it like yearly, like every
Mhm.
year.
Mhm. And I just
Okay.
thank God that God is amazing. It's amazing. And I thank him for that. That hey, cancer free. So I thank God, and blood work is good too. Blood work lets you know when you have cancer in your body as well.
Yeah.
Your body shows it in your blood work. But still
Yeah.
as a woman, a self-examination, things like that, to mhm.
Yeah. And most definitely, like when you taking a shower and stuff like that, you could do it as well. Make sure everything is right. Make sure you don't have any lumps and different things with your breast. So you gotta really think about it because people don't really take their health serious. You know what I'm saying? Like they really don't take their health serious. They don't go to get checkups. They just feel like, yo, they invincible, but nobody is invisible, man. You just gotta really take take care of yourself and go get the proper treatments. If you need to get treatments, go to the doctor, check on yourself because at the end of the day, this is the only vessel that you have.
Yeah. Early detection is the best detection. And they use that in breast cancer. I think I had a magnet there sticking on my refrigerator with the 1-800 number on it. Early detection. Yes. So also you got to know your body. You're right. Knowing yourself, that's the key thing. Because I know the doctor be asking me, well, how did you know that this was coming on? You don't even, I said, I know my body that well. And you have to be one and know your body that well. And and also you got to know what you're putting in your body. Believe it or not, I try to make sure that I put, okay, this is enough. You know what I'm saying? I don't need that much of that. You have to deny yourself. You have to deny yourself, so that's another thing about that. Because doing certain times, as women, like doing our menstrual cycle,
Mm-hmm.
your we might be sore, swelled up, you might have stuff might swell up of the fabric tissues in there,
Yeah.
stuff like that swells up. So sometimes it beats nothing, but it's just good to know that your body, that during a certain time of the month, that your body changes, your breast changes during menstrual
Yeah.
cycle. That's what it does. They really do, and they feel different. You can feel like something's wrong with them, and it's nothing there. It's just a
Facts.
part of the cycle and stuff that goes on in the female body.
Yeah, because when my cycle comes on, my breast becomes sore and becomes tender. You know what I'm saying? And you pay more attention to it, like man. But you already know it's your cycle. But when you really pay attention to your body, your breast not hurting every day anyway. You know what I'm saying? So if your breast starting to hurt and you starting to have like fluid coming out your breast,
Uh-huh.
that's it shouldn't be no fluid coming out your breast like your nipples.
Exactly. It should not be at all. Yes, that's not be. And the thing is, some people, I know people, I know people that have been scared. People are scared to go to the doctor. And they know something is wrong with them. They will continue on having symptoms and signs and think it goes away. Sometimes it does goes away. Sometimes your body heal yourself on its own. Sometimes the Lord go ahead and heal you. You know what I'm saying? But he also give doctors the power to heal and the knowledge to know how.
Yeah.
Um, so you have to not do that. And I tell people all the time, if something's going on with me, I'm going to the doctor. I'm going to the doctor. Sometimes you might make an appointment, you can't get there, take a while. Sometimes the doctor's office don't have you there. You have to wait, especially like doing a mammogram. And to say that, I'm gonna open up a prayer line. I need to put in the comment bar. The prayer line is gonna be for women. You can call and I will pray for you before you go get a mammogram. I will pray for you while you're doing your self examination. You can call me and be doing your own self examination. I will be praying for you. I will pray for you while you're waiting for an appointment to go get one. I will pray for you when they say it sees something on your mammogram. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to be praying. And my number is 984-333-8717 for prayer, for
Okay.
breast.
All right,
So
984-333,
yeah,
because I'm writing it in the comment section. What's the last
eight
part?
8717. And
8717.
you can call anytime. If the people are calling in, you can text me and I will call you back. Because sometimes you people, you might think you feel something, and you can be worried. People will worry, and worry causes cancer too. Some people be worried and be alone. But you can call me and I will pray for you. I will pray for you. I will pray for you, and everything can come out right because I can bear witness. I missed the generational curse for praying over my body, over my breast. My mama prayed over me. So prayer works, and I'm a witness of that. Amen. It really
I,
works.
I know that's
And I'm
right
breast.
now.
And my mother, a first degree relative, had breast cancer, and she was a survivor. So it's real, and prayer works.
Most
Yeah.
definitely, most definitely. So y'all got her number, you know what I'm saying? Natalie's number right here. She has her line open if you want to talk to her. And you might be scared to make an appointment. You get, just have a conversation with her. Like, this says a lot about her. She's just open to giving you her phone number just to talk to her, because a lot of people are scared to make that decision to go to the doctor. You feel me?
Yeah.
They're scared because they feel like, man, the doctors don't be listening all the time either. Like they don't. And so
That's that's what I'm glad. That's another thing about getting care, especially with breast cancer. If you go to a doctor, a physician, and you feel like they act like they scared to touch you, or you feel uncomfortable, go to another doctor. Go somewhere else, because you do have doctors that really make you feel uncomfortable. They say they don't have no kind of compassion when you tell you to come in. You got 6 months to live. You got 2 months to live. I mean, some of them are not the best people that you want to hear your news from. So I encourage you, that's a part of the healing process. Go to get a second opinion. You can do that. Don't be undeserved. Don't be undeserved treatment when you go to the doctors, physicians, and
Most
so on.
most definitely.
Uh,
That's what's up, KV. You know, shout out to your mom. Much love to your mom. I'm reading the comment. He said his mom is a breast cancer survivor. Much love to your mom.
all right, yeah. Hey, girl.
Most definitely, most definitely. So Natalie, so for breast cancer awareness as well, um what advice would you give to young people that's growing up? You know what I mean? Like what advice would you give them for being aware with breast cancer as well? Because it's affecting our younger generation as well. You know what I'm saying? And it's also affecting men too, in a sense too. Like
I, I was seeing that. It was a girl. It was 19-year-old. She was 19 years old. That's the early age, and she had metastatic breast cancer. You know, that's
yeah.
one. And it ran in her family. She was 19-year-old. So I'm telling you, age. You know, we are passing away. Younger things are happening to people younger. So, like you said, age is you start. I think you need to start when you get your menstrual cycle. I
Okay.
think all of this works together for as in just checking your breast, especially if it runs in your family. And then, like I said, if you put trauma to your breast too, you know, bruising of the breast, you know, doing too much extraneous stuff. Believe it or not, sometimes I have seen the times you have opened up a door too fast. Sometimes you can open up a door
Mm,
and you breast too fast and stuff like that. So all that good care with that. So I seen as early as 19 years old. So that
yeah.
is something to think about. That's something to think about. And then if they have the removal of your breast, at 19, I mean that's the age that I mean you want to start flaunting your body. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that you know
Yeah.
you're growing up. So that's kind of that's a whole nother level, and that's when it goes to the mental level as well with breast cancer, especially if you have to have it removed. Now they have reconstruction surgeries. Some people say, hey, some men folks ain't breast men. So hey, some men are, but people like what they like. So some men don't care if their wife or whatever don't have any breasts. Just glad for them to be there you know. So you can get the reconstructive surgery done, and that's part of the healing process. I will tell you this, I get more personal. My mother had her breast removed. And knowing these things also after you have your cancer and you're cancer free, you have to recover from that. Um, you women have to get their balance off. My mama was a very endowed woman. So going back to the healing process, your balance be off if you have removal of your breast. Your balance be off. You have to learn how to balance yourself with stuff like that off. Because women, especially women that have large breasts, um, with that being said. So there's a lot of stuff that goes with the recovery part. After God heals you and you get delivered and you are cancer free, you have to uh, still recover from being recovered. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
So
got you.
that's one thing that
Most
you have to
definitely.
do. Of course, some people, like I said, some people really have cancer. It's different stages of breast cancer, and some people have to have a double mastectomy. Not mastectomy, whatever. Yeah, not
Yeah.
they mastectomy, but yeah. So they have to have that. I was looking at also let me see. Go back to the men, the males.
Mm-hmm.
I seen it like it was a case of two men they did have breast cancer as well. I read that. So that's true too, guys. So we ain't leaving y'all out for that. Did
Most
that
definitely.
Montel, that talk show man, have breast cancer?
Nah,
Montel,
nah, he
I
had some blood disease. Let me see. Let me check it out.
think Mel had breast cancer. Y'all, if I'm, y'all, I'm excited and I get happy and start talking fast. I have to slow down talking. But
You good?
somebody had breast. I mean, I think it was a man. I think it was. I don't know who it was that he had breast cancer. Like one of the first cases of men having breast cancer in the USA. But anyway, that's another topic.
Yeah, I'm
Um,
I'm googling it right now. Like, I'm googling it right now. Oh yeah,
I know,
he
damn, we
yeah.
don't never go by plan.
Oh yeah, KV said he had MS.
Oh,
He had MS. That's what it was. It was MS.
okay.
But it's a couple people actually that have 6 male celebrities who were diagnosed with breast cancer.
Uh-huh.
Richard Roundtree.
Okay, okay.
You know what I'm saying? He had to have a double mastectomy and chemotherapy.
Yes.
Then like I'm just naming because like I said, men, it affects men too.
To have and it's like wow.
Yeah, it's like different ones, you know, different. I see like the six different men, and you was right, Montel Williams. Yeah, he did.
Tell, yes, because he was the one. It was out like, wow, we never heard of a male having breast
Yeah, you right. You are exactly right. You right, and he had
cancer.
um he had to have double mastectomy too.
Hmm.
Yeah, only
It's
later.
rare. It's rare, guys. It's rare, and I seriously doubt, guys. But y'all keep in mind. I don't want to scare y'all guys off, men, folks. But
Wait a minute now. This is what happened though, right? So they said he was diagnosed with breast cancer and received a double mastectomy. Only
uh-huh.
later was it discovered that he simply had a torn muscle and the entire surgery was completely unnecessary. So it wasn't. Yeah, it
Oh,
wasn't. So
malpractice right there. That's a lawsuit. But how?
yeah.
Okay. Wow. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, like so that's crazy. Even celebrities are having like that's crazy. He had a double mastectomy and he had a pectoral something with his muscle. It was something. That's what it was. So
The fool. Don't let me. Well, I'm pretty sure that person's not practicing nothing anymore. They did that.
yeah, wow. Wow. I'm sorry, y'all, but yo, that's crazy. After he received the double mastectomy, it wasn't the right diagnosis at all. So he already did it, messed with his self-esteem and everything.
That's why you get a second opinion, especially when you're going up on a knife, excuse me, or doing any kind of procedure. It's best to get a second opinion. I tell you, it does. And also, when people recover from breast cancer, you have to have a good support system. You got to have faith, believe in something. It's good to be around positive people. They help keep you uplifted. And like I want to say, the BCA shuffle. I'm gonna do it. I ain't did it yet and put it on my Facebook page, but I got to do it. I do it all the time. That is an encouraging song. I mean, shuffle. I mean, and it brings people together. So people have to be in good spirits because when they fight that cancer, some people don't do well on chemo. They got better drugs for chemo going on, and finding out and making a cure. Those things says help us find a cure. And like I said, I study what I eat, being that thank God I'm doing something right. I feel that I didn't get diagnosed with breast cancer early on as my mother. Of course, they say people that smoke do not get cancer. People ain't never smoked in their life get cancer. So we have to be mindful of what we can do with our body. Detox is good. Everybody need to do a detox in your body. You detox with natural things. You can detox with fruits and vegetables. Detox. I think everybody need a detox at least once or twice a month. Some
Most
people do it
definitely.
once a week. Yeah, and
Most
I think
definitely.
stuff like that help prevent cancer as well. You know what I'm saying? It really does.
Yeah.
So
And then you can like drink like just go on the water like during the day. I do like a fasting, like I just, you know what I'm saying, drink water and then, you know what I'm saying, boom, like for real, I just drink water and I just be in the state of being. I'm like after I do this or whatever, I just sit still with myself and like meditate and vibe and drink water and I don't even be hungry like that, like for real. Like, cause my mind don't even be on it. You know what I'm saying? It's just like it's
that's
just
good. That's
about your
really good.
mind. Your mind, your state of your mind. You gotta be strong mentally when going through these things too.
Fasting is great. Fasting, some people thought fasting was the old way, but fasting is still the new way. Fasting helps. It's that you get questions answered to you. Stuff will come to you on a fast. Fasting is
Yes.
good. It's good. I tell you, some good things can come to you when you fast. Um,
Yes, most definitely. Most
oh
definitely
Lord.
agree. I most definitely agree with that, Natalie. So I asked you a question like, so what's your favorite hold on, hold on, because I somebody in the comments said, I thank God my mother didn't have to go through any of the radiation nor other therapy, but they caught it early and removed her breast. She is now starting preventive care. I don't know how that is supposed to play out. Everything will go well. Everything will go well with your mom. Everything. She's starting preventive care, so everything will go well. They was able to, what I mean, do what they do. I'm just sending healing energy to your mom. I'm just happy that your mom was able to
Yeah,
catch it. What I'm saying, in time enough. I'm just happy for your mom, man. For real. I'm
yeah,
just happy for her.
yeah,
Most
that's good. That's good.
definitely.
But like you said, they are technology is advancing, medicine is advancing. We have some smart people. God called people to be physicians. So we have some good people out here that know what they're doing and they learning. That's why it's best to communicate and we can share. The simplest thing could be a cure for cancer. Um, you
Yes.
know, stuff. So and I'm watching myself real well. I know my faith is the main strength part of this. So I watch my intake of what I'm doing in my life and what kind of stress of I am to see, to end this breast cancer and to fight
Most de-
against it. And for me to
most
continue on being cancer free. Being that my mother was a survivor, so it put me in a different percentage. And going back to us Black African American women, we have a 41% chance more of being diagnosed with breast cancer than other. And guess what? I am 41 years old, so I know God has me here on this platform for at such a time as this October Breast Cancer Awareness Month. All the things working together for the good, and I
right.
know that, and I thank Him for that.
Most
Amen.
definitely. Most definitely, Natalie. KV, for sure. You welcome. Fasting is open on so many spiritual levels because you really get to sit with self. You really get to sit with self, you know what I mean? And just understanding like who you are as a person and just be connected with self, just being connected with God, that's what it is. God is internal. God is inside of us, you know what I'm saying? God is within us. So so fasting is everything to me, for real. Like,
Oh,
yeah, it's very
yeah.
everything. And meditating, just being able to, and just being, we just gotta be like water, people. Just be like water. We can't
I heard you were talking about that the other morning. That was good.
yeah, because you just gotta be like water. Water is just a flow. Water flows, you know what I'm saying? And everything around us, we can't control everything around us. Once we stop focusing on the problem, just focus on the solution, that's when
Mhm,
things will get better. When you put all your
mhm,
energy into finding ways to get better, then focus on, man, this ain't working. This ain't working. Well, why isn't it work? Let's talk about the solutions. You know what I mean? So I appreciate you coming to the platform, man. You welcome to come up here anytime. Spreading knowledge, spreading love and light. Like I said, I've been paying attention to you, what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? I'm just happy for you, man. I just see so much love and so much light. And you're spiritual, you're motivational, and you know what I
mhm,
mean? So I'm gonna continue sending love and light to you. And I love you, Natalie, for real.
mhm. Yes, and I love you too. You have to be a doer, and that's what I try to be doing a doer of the word. So just not a hero. Go out and do things.
For sure.
And I thank God for this. This is wonderful, Kendra. This is good. This is great. This is real great, darling.
Man, listen, you are
Mhm,
welcome to come back anytime you want to. My mama said keep moving and keep trusting in the Lord, for sure, mommy, for sure. I
yes,
appreciate my mama
yes,
birthday will be
yes.
tomorrow. She'll be 69. So
Okay. All
happy.
right, Miss John.
So yeah, most definitely, man. I appreciate y'all for like tuning in to the platform. Like I said, Natalie, you'll be back because this is what it's all about: being able to connect, being able to grow, being able to connect other people together. You know what I mean? Like everything is of God, man. For real, everything is of love and light. Instead of like just being negative to one another, let's spread love and light. Let's put people together, man. And that's just
Yes,
my whole mission: being service to others.
yes, yes, yes.
So
And like I said, y'all call me. My prayer line is open. If you got full blown breast cancer, call me. We're gonna pray. God's still working. He still's working. He's a healer. He is.
for sure, for
He's a
sure.
healer.
For
I
sure.
thank him. I thank him for that.
For sure.
Yes.
Thank you again, Natalie. Y'all know I gotta play my outro song. Make sure y'all hit Natalie up. Her number is in the chat. You know, make sure y'all hit Natalie up because she's here to encourage you, here to walk you along the way. And yo,
Yes.
she easy to talk to. So that's the vibe you need to have around you. So all right, y'all. I'm about to play this outro song. Peace and blessings.
All right.
You
Take care.
can be what you wanna be. See what you wanna see. Go where you wanna go. Oh. Why not? Why not? Why not? Why not? Why not us with Ken J? Why not us podcast with Ken J?